Good morning.
Good morning.
Good, that's better. It's great to see all of you, and it's absolutely terrific to be in Nashville, Tennessee. I look out and I see so many old friends, and I'm sure there are a whole lot of you that are going to make friends as we go through the day. Last evening we had a very nice reception that many of you attended, and one of the things that we mentioned was there are no strangers in the NSDA, and it's just a case of having friends that you haven't met yet, so they're waiting to meet you during the day, and hopefully some of you will be joining us later on today and this evening. So, great day in Nashville, Tennessee, sun shining. Hey, that's a change, right? But I'm really excited and pleased to the program that we have for all of us today, because we're all here to learn, and we're certainly blessed by having some of the best people in the whole area of Spasmodic Dysphonia treatment and research. So I think we're in for a great treat today. One of the things I want to start off with very quickly is let all of you know who our board is and a few other key people in the organization. So I'm going to introduce our NSDA board, and as I do so, I'd ask you to stand so everybody can see who we are. First is the immediate past president, Mr. David Barton. And David is accompanied by his lovely wife, Lynn. Lynn, stand up. And some of you know, some of you probably do not know, that David and Lynn live in Auckland, New Zealand. So David just surprised every year coming to our meetings with the most frequent flyer miles. Our treasurer, Marcia Sterling, who lives in Palo Alto, California, unfortunately cannot be with us today, but Marcia sent her best to everyone. Mary Bafaro lives in Matthews, North Carolina, and Mary is our professor. And she's accompanied by her husband, Patrick. Jim Anderson resides in St. Pete, Florida. Come on, you have to stand up. And our very own ambassador, Gwen Davis. Gwen, where are you? She may be outside. Gwen is one of our co-hosts for our meetings this week and did just a fantastic job last night with the reception for everyone. Mr. Larry Colosson. Larry is Birmingham, Michigan. Larry is the founding president of the NSDA, which is rather interesting for an organization to have its founding president after 28 years still not only on the board, but extremely active, involved, and committed to our cause and our organization. We are extremely pleased to have Larry continue to be a part of this organization. Thank you, buddy. And my buddy from Belvedere, California, Miss Steffi Mendel. Steffi is a longtime board member, and I don't know what we would do without her. So, Steffi, thank you for all of your help and support. Our Energizer Bunny, Don Sowerby. Don lives in Greensboro, North Carolina. She is also one of the original board members for the NSDA. So again, 28 years later, still involved, still active, and in more ways than one. Since Di has a lot of free time on her hands, she also participates in Senior Olympics, and I don't mean just participates. She's now building a whole new house just to put her trophies and medals and ribbons. Mr. Charlie Womble. Charlie lives over in Lebanon, Tennessee. He served as president of this organization a few years ago. And Charlie and Gwen were our co-hosts this week for our meetings. And Charlie's lovely wife, Pam, entertained us a couple of evenings ago out at their house out in Lebanon. So, Charlie, thanks again to you and your whole family. I am delighted to introduce our newest board member, who was elected to our board of directors just a couple of days ago this week in our board meeting, Mr. Warren Bendel. Warren is from Rochester, Minnesota, and Warren is more than just a trumpet player. He has been conducting concerts and helping raise funds for the NSDA for a number of years. So we are delighted to have Warren on our board, and now we are really going to put him to work. A couple of other people that I'm sure all of you have met, certainly yesterday or last evening this morning. Our executive director, Kim Kuma. Kim runs our operation, our office in Itasca, Illinois, and clearly it is no understatement to say without him we would not be where we are today. Incredible job. The other young lady that works in our office is Tia Johnson, and there's Tia. Tia does a fantastic job, and we're trying to figure out how to make sure she stays with us and doesn't go to Thailand. There are a couple of other special people that I want to introduce, and we're all special. All of you are very special. There's a young lady here from Canada, and I would like for her to stand and be recognized, and through her family and friends, help her raise funds to come to Nashville to attend this symposium. And I believe we also have a young lady here from the UK. There she is, right here. Thanks so much. Great to see you. Welcome. Let me also just get a little bit of information. I always like to get an idea of how many of you are attending an NSDA event for the first time? Oh, my Lord. That is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. One more quick question. How many of you were told you have spasmodic dysphonia within the past year? Several of you. Okay. Great welcome to all of you, and especially those of you who are newly diagnosed. Take advantage of the opportunity today. And one thing I want to mention at the start of our program, as you think about questions, as you hear the speakers, make some notes for yourself. There will be plenty of opportunity as we go through the day to ask questions of all of our speakers, and that's a big part of the session that we have each year. So let me take just another couple of quick minutes, and I'm not going to spend too much time on this, is to give you an idea about the NSDA. We are very quickly here a volunteer nonprofit 501c3 organization. One of the things that I am extremely proud of is the third bullet on that slide that talks about how much money out of each dollar goes to patient programs and to research. And through Kim's efforts and Tia's efforts, we're able to operate on a very thin basis and spend most of the money donated to our organization for our programs and research. And I can tell you that 88 cents out of every dollar would get us an ultimate high rating if we were large enough to be rated by an organization like Charity Navigator. Our mission is clearly to provide awareness, provide education, promote not only public awareness but also physician awareness. This is something that we spend a lot of time and work on. What I like to say, the elevator pitch of our mission is very simply that the NSDA is here to help everyone with SD live a better life. You're going to hear from Dr. Berg and Dr. Kimberly later today more about some of the research projects that are going on. And I'm particularly delighted that Teresa is able to join us and talk about the large project, and especially the model that we're using to try to encourage and fund research. And Teresa's project is a clear example of that and how it works. Just a quick overview of some of our communications tools and the way we try to advance awareness and reach out to everyone across the community through our online newsletters, printed newsletters, conferences, symposiums like this one today, and with Tia's help, as many of you attended our workshop yesterday afternoon, we are really spending a lot of time trying to take better advantage of social media. In the area of support, we have about 300 people in our support network across the country and around the world. Our NSDA vision is something that really keeps us on journey, keeps us on path. And I like to say, where do we want to be when we really grow up? And bottom line is we want to put ourselves out of business. And that is basically what our vision says, to ensure the ongoing viability of the organization that will continue to lead the effort to eradicate spasmodic dysphonia. And as I said a couple of times before, this is your meeting. What you get out of it today will be how much you want to participate, ask questions, take advantage of the opportunity during the day to talk to each other, share your stories. And all of you are, in fact, the NSDA.